Happy Father's Day, y'all. So, for church today, we decided not to live stream because of a bit of a personal nature of some of what we were talking about. But the bulk of our message today was the story of the prodigal son. And not so much focusing on the sons, but looking at it from the dad's point of view. You've got a son who basically said, I'm tired of you and everything you've done for me. I want you to give me my inheritance so I can go out and strike it on my own. Most of us know what the end result is going to be in an event like this. It's going to get wasted. It's going to get spent on poor choices and unhealthy living. And that's basically exactly what it was. A famine hit in the country that he went to, and he was starving. He was hiring himself out to work with the swine in the fields. He was jealous of what the pigs were eating. If that doesn't tell you exactly what sort of state he put himself in. Especially when you consider that in that era, pigs were not exactly seen as the animals you wanted to be dealing with. So, he came home. Decided that maybe his dad would hire him on as one of his hired slaves, hired helpers for in the fields, for in the gardens, for in the animals, whatever. He didn't even make it home before his dad saw him, come running out to greet him, and ordered his servants to kill the fattened lamb and prepare a party. And they had a celebration. Even though the son was saying, no, Dad, I don't deserve this. From the dad's perspective, the son was dead and now he was alive again, and he was thrilled about it. What about from the older brother's perspective? He wasn't happy. He was jealous. He was hurt. He'd spent his entire life working for his dad. He'd never asked for anything, not even a goat to slaughter with his friends. So, where does that lead us to today? Do we ever get like that? Serve God our whole lives, work trying to make sure that we are living a good and godly life. And then you see someone who has been living a poor choices from day one, but before they pass, they come to God and accept Him. Do we get a little resentful of that sometimes? That's not where we should be. We need to love as God loves us. As that father loved his son, he was so thrilled that his son that he thought was dead was back. But I think a lot of us, if we're honest, we're kind of like Jonah when he got sent off to Nineveh. He didn't want to go preach to Nineveh. Not because he didn't want to go preach, but because he didn't believe that God would hold the Ninevites up to consequences for what they had done, that he would forgive them. And he did. Because that's what our Father does. He forgives us even when we hurt him. Are we the same? Are we prepared to forgive our children unconditionally and love them unconditionally? I'm trying. I know I screw up, and I'm sure my boys would tell you that. But I love my boys. And I love our family. And I love our church family. So that's the Reader's Digest of what we talked about in church today. I hope you all have yourself a fantastic week. Love you, and we will talk to you later.